don't know that you're going to see it better.
Yeah, try it now. Go to Facebook now and try it. Because I'm playing. It should be a basketball game.
Why they're on top here? The defense has been on point.
You see it?
Curry is up. There's Barbosa. And there's Iguodala. And it's Barnes. And
Okay, go ahead. When you go to it, yeah, it should show you the basketball game. Okay?
And the foul called on Vasquez. That's his first foul. Here's Curry. He's now 1 for 2 with that foul. Well, you think about Stephen Curry, and your first thought is he's a remarkable three-point shooter. That's right. But he's not just a long-range threat.
Yeah, I see him as a shot maker, one of the league's top mid-range shooters off the pull-up, too, and he's a creative finisher. Floaters and backspin shots. English high off the glass. Again, the best shot maker, I think, in the history of the game.
Clark dishes to Curry. Takes the three.
What the fuck, bruh?
Bucks trail by 3. Parker.
Whoa.
And now by Barnes. It's stolen by Green. Here's Clark. And a clean assist by Curry as that one goes in. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught them off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
They also protected the paint extremely well. You see that in their block shot totals, but also they've altered.
Why he didn't dunk? I mean, go for the alley-oop. What the fuck?
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them.
Damn, hold on. Time out. Somebody crying. Hold on, wait. What? What I tell you about flipping? Time for a nap. That's what that means. Nap time. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock anyway. Time for nap. Go. You all right? Come here, girl. Come here. You see what happens when you flip around? You see what I tell you not to flip around? Huh? You see what I tell you don't flip around? Don't hurt yourself? Huh? Maybe you gonna start listening, huh? Probably not, but yeah. Alright, it's time to take a nap. You too, little girl. 1 o'clock, nap time. Get on the other couch and y'all lay down and take a nap.
Man, I'm killing me.
Alright, let's go.
Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And
you ready, or you want me to pause it still?
if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
The Warriors making a switch here. Thompson's checked in.
Yes.
Curry is such a tremendous balance to his game, and he can square up on a dime to knock down shots. I mean, that's a focus also of his strength. He doesn't do it with conventional pattern shooting drills. It's a lot of stuff to challenge his balance while he's on the move and shooting.
Let's go, Green.
Bucks trail by 7.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from the
I didn't even know he had it.
well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has the momentum.
Greg, the lead appears to be heading north, if you will.
Vasquez passes to Monroe.
Oh my goodness!
No, that was a 3. That was a 3.
And for the Warriors last year,
Oh my goodness!
67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it
That
coming.
was a 3, man.
How did he make that? That was crazy.
The Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Brandon Rush is checked in for Harrison Barnes. Rush's shot is off.
What the fuck was
He
that?
rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Warriors leading by 6. The 3. No what?
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm.
I thought it was gonna fall too. The fuck? That shit should have failed.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message prior to that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Gets it to go.
That boy on fire right now.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Our old partner Steve Kerr also got a chance to coach the West All-Stars, and Greg, his record-setting debut season with the Golden State Warriors. Clark, he really hit a lot of big milestones early.
Well, none of us are surprised at his success. I mean, Steve will be the first to tell you it was because he was surrounded by excellent assistants. I mean, that's one of the underrated aspects of being a good coach. You got to have a good staff, and Steve has that.
Excellent point. And the Warriors with some changes. Spates checked in for both. Iguodala comes in for Draymond. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
That nigga over there hella sober.
Bucks trail by 6. Plumlee against Spates. And
Hello.
it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Yeah.
Feeds it to Henson. Rush with the steal. Iguodala running the floor all by himself. Pushes it down to finish the play.
That's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
No, son, go to Facebook and then go to my page and you're gonna see the stream. My stream, I'm playing basketball.
Hits to Livingston. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Bucks have
It's on, it's on YouTube. It's going through YouTube.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
It is on YouTube. I gotta stream it through YouTube and through Facebook.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Mazzini comes in for Brandon.
Yeah, so you can check both of either one.
Bosa in for Thompson. Now here's Henson. Looking for his first basket.
If you go to YouTube, you gotta type in FredBeenZo's.
And here's Mayo from beyond
Okay.
the arc. And that one's good.
They're not going to run that play very often, but hey, they'll take it.
Right.
And knock that play.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says thank you very much and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Barbosa gets the bucket.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points.
Damn
in
it!
this range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
That nigga poked me in the eye with one of his fucking hair.
Free throws in the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
And that one misses.
Yeah.
He's off on the second.
That's
the 3-5.
Bang!
And it would have counted had it gone, but it's offline. That'll do it for the first half. Warriors ahead, up 9. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. A fantastic game from Draymond Green in this one.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
I like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a net was the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a net.
I mean, make it feel good.
I appreciate that.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. A fantastic game from Draymond Green in this one.
You just love it when the decision-making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Guys, I think here in the second half, though, they may want him to be a little more assertive. Start
Oh!
putting more for his shot, even the tough one.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got.
Come on. How you let that nigga strip you like that?
Carter Williams is the point with Middleton at the 2. And it's Monroe in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Bucks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Fellas, I'll tell you, I was really surprised when Michael Carter Williams got traded last year. It's so hard to find point guards with his length and instincts. I mean,
Oh my God, what the fuck was that?
Stolen by Johnson. And the wide open shot from Green. From 3-point range. Green's got 10 points in the game.
what are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Bucks trailing
Oh, yes.
by 13. On the subject of Michael Carter Williams, his assists went up last season. His rebounds went up last season as well. But, Greg, the one thing he can't seem to lock down is his shooting streak.
Yeah, last season he was hitting just 38% from the field, and you expect more out of him at this stage. But remember, this is a young player, and oftentimes your field goal percentage isn't necessarily a reflection of your ability to make shots, but more so your ability to take good ones. So shot selection, I think, plays a role for him as well.
This nigga Curry ain't made shit. Whoa.
From my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Mark.
Michael Carter Williams gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Third quarter basketball, about a minute and a half in. Curry with a wide open look. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're following up the assists.
Oh my God. And he drops it.
Here's Carter Williams.
Get that shit out of here.
Second shot.
Get that shit out of here too. Damn.
Monroe puts it in. 6 points for him.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Curry kicks to Barnes. He feeds it to Green. Here's Thompson. A stupendous finish in traffic. And the Warriors lead by 16.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Curry against Carter Williams. With the shot. And that one goes long.
Almost no chance of that shot.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone.
Come on, bruh.
Instead of forcing that shot up.
Well, Clark, the Bucks were much improved on the road last season, going 18-23.
Yeah, they were very competitive. This young team fought hard and rarely found themselves out of games on the road. A good sign for the future.
Curry kicks to Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Hey! That put an experience up.
This run, passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Middleton drives in. And it's sent back by Bogut. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Barnes dishes to Bogut. Golden State moving the ball around. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That's foul number 2 for him. Spates checked in for Golden State. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. The Bucks also changing it up. John Henson's checked in for Monroe. Vasquez comes in for Chris Middleton. And Jared Bayless subbed in for Carter Williams. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Early on last year, it was clear Steph Curry was just on another level. An MVP candidate right from the start of the season, and he would eventually be voted that award.
And I thought very deserving. You could see how he elevated his play, and so many of us, and so much talk focuses on what he does offensively. But he was ahead of the snake of a terrific defensive group for Golden State a season ago, and that's one reason why he ended up being the MVP.
I just now thought about that. I don't know what the fuck she want to pick her up for. I gotta go to work.
For Golden State.
What the fuck she getting home?
Livingston comes in for Curry. Iguodala's drive.
Hello?
And with Curry winning his first NBA MVP award,
Yes,
he
sir.
played the fewest minutes by an MVP in league history.
Josiah.
Mostly because his team was up by so much,
Yeah.
he got to sit a number of fourth quarters.
Huh? All right, after this game, I will.
And the MVP, there was some pressure with Hart. Relatively close voting, but Curry was the clear winner. Hard to argue with the season he had, leading his team to 67 wins last year.
And stolen by Spates. There we go, one-on-one.
Oh, Iguodala.
Bucks trail by 20. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now Green defending. It's deflected. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrated.
Yeah.
That's good. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
But they get it back.
Come on, Iguodala.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Warriors lead by 18. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. And it's Azili in it. It's the Warriors front.
And he could be the guy to break this game out of reach.
Here's Bayless. No good. The Warriors go the other way. Lets it go with the 3. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. The Bucks also changing it up. Jabari Parker comes in for John Henson. And Michael Carter Williams subbed in for Jared Bayless. Warriors win by 20. And the dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Carter Williams can't get it to go. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. He's it from three-point range.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
Middleton with it. Picked up by Thompson. Shot to stop the run. Monroe, no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And out of bounds as the Bucks.
Oh, nigga, Barnes, come on.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it.
I couldn't see on that fucking side.
That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Draymond Green. Rush comes in for Barnes.
Yeah, that's crazy right there. He should have made that one.
Thompson.
Oh!
Here's Barbosa. There's the dish to Curry. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And chalk up a few more points for him.
Nice.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every game.
Absolutely, I echo that sentiment. Their offense, their defense, I mean, it's all been terrific.
And here's Mayo from the arc. The bounce, Golden State possession.
That nigga threw up an air ball.
Making a switch here. Clark's checked in. And the Warriors with possession here. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Oh, he ripped him.
Parker with the steal. Mayo left side. And off the fryer, and in it goes.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Knocked away. Parker with the steal.
Oh my God.
Milwaukee has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Castro Bryant. The foul called on Festus Ezeli. That's foul number 2 for him. Spates checked in for Anderson Varejão. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Milwaukee. Vasquez comes in for Ennis. Bryant the pass to Mayo. He kicks it to Vasquez. 6 to shoot. There's the pass to O'Brien. There's Vaughn. And the Bucks miss again.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And Rush kicks to space. Oh, and this one-handed jam.
That one was solid. There's a big difference between these two teams here in the second half.
Oh, good defense.
That difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Damn.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. It's a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
He threw it right to him.
This kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a
That's crazy.
across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment to.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game.
Yeah, that's it for that one. That's it for that one. All right, the series is 2-0. 2-0. Hey, I'm finna get on the little, my son want me to play GTA because he watching the stream. So he want me to play GTA, so I'm gonna play GTA before I get ready for work.
Yeah, this is one of my days. Too much going on.
Hell yeah, you over there, you got a house full over there. Hell yeah, yep. As soon as the nigga get off, yep, this will be normally the ritual right here in the morning and shit for a nigga go to work. And then on the weekend, we rocking. Alright.